All right. Hello, Robert. Welcome to the call. How are you doing?
Fine, fine. Thank you, Anders. Nice
Where
to
are
see
you
you.
in the world at the moment?
Now in Switzerland, at home, and I have no idea. Relax my time with the family.
Sounds nice. Well, first of all, I want to bring a bit of context into this. So we've known each other for a few years, and I've really been looking forward to doing this kind of interview. I'm going to be asking a bit about yourself and your background, where you're working, and how things are, not particularly at the moment, but just more on a general basis. And then I would love to hear more about your company, your towels, and all of that deliciousness hanging in the background. So could you bring us up to speed a little bit?
Yeah. Phew. Yeah. Actually, I'm from Germany, but I'm living now more than 10 years in Switzerland. So, and here in Switzerland, 2009, I start actually with Aufguss. So I get the first experience at the sauna, and yeah, from 2010, I had a course from the guys from Kron 4 from Italy,
Hmm.
and yeah, on this time I'm inspired and working like both, like with the company, like you said, with Aufguss Roots to inspire people, and I'm working. My main job is actually also to leading a company in Swiss, Mineral Halbart. So this is actually the main job. So yeah, and that's why I'm living now 10 years almost. Yeah, last year. This year we hope it's coming back. We hope.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
That's the Grand Aufgussmaster competition,
yeah.
which
Last
it
year.
was an honor to be a part of with all of you guys. That was really a fun weekend.
Yeah. This is the thing actually, the goal. Huh? So or I create this Grand Aufguss Master event because I was on such a lot of competitions. And they're in the beginning good friends, and after 5 days also still good friends. But
Ish.
after 6 and 7 days, so when they're going at home, so it's like not fighting, but you feel the atmosphere. It's
Yeah.
really not good. So that's why we have a lot of people. They're also doing other competitions, but it was not my view. So that's why I'm creating actually the event that I invite good, actually the best Aufguss master in my opinion, who doing a good job, not only waving, so they can communicate with the guests. They have the heart on a good place. So that's why I inviting actually every year 10 people. So we have beautiful 3 days. We are spending time together. We sharing our passion. We doing nice jobs in the sauna, doing nice Aufgusses or rituals, and this is actually the thing about. Oh.
And then as soon as the guests have left the building, then the real waving starts.
Yeah, of course. This is like on the VM, because you can learn new tricks from people that have no idea about Aufguss or waving. So because they're holding the towel different, they're thinking different, and when you completely drunk. No, but when you're on a good level. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's all about the right kind of balance. And if not,
Yes,
then
yes,
in and out of the sauna will balance that quite nicely.
yes, 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 yes.
Yeah,
But
so
it's
it's by far one of the places where you learn the most when you get to come to one of those weekends, whether it be for fun and companionship and passion or competition as well. It's really a boost.
yeah, yeah. I think it's good that we have also Aufguss WM competitions, because some Aufgussmaster, let's say they're lazy, let's say, because they're doing a good job, they're having his level, but it's hard to getting out from comfort zone. So it's like
Mm,
I'm doing a good job, I'm waving not bad, but on the competitions you need to push yourself actually, and
yeah,
this is also a good way to do something. But yeah, competition is like every one guy can win, and that's why the atmosphere on the competition is going down to the end,
yeah.
and that's why I'm inviting the best Aufguss master because there is no competition. They're doing a really nice job inside the sauna because they don't feel a pressure. They don't have judges inside behind them, and so they are free. So they're taking the music what they want. So they're inspire the people really from the heart. And competition is more like, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this, this, and this. But when you are a good Aufguss master like you, and you have a lot of skills and you're free, so you can create something really nice inside the sauna.
That fits to that particular room and that atmosphere and those guests that are there every day or that particular day, right? It's different.
Yeah, it's different.
So the competition part in Aufguss VM has already also really put the Aufguss ritual on the map and created its own sort of little niche with the show Aufgusses. Because if we look at it in a broad spectrum, with the banya, the hammam, the pirts, the all of the different sweat rituals, then the show Aufguss, if you take the total amount, is tiny, tiny, tiny. Yes. But it has such a huge wow effect, and it has such a huge attraction model that it's a good attention getter. But when it comes down to the ritual itself, it's something different, right? Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, for sure. I think, in my opinion, it's like you said, it's really tiny or teen. It's really a small thing. When you see Aufguss VM, it's such a small part in all of us. But the new Aufguss master, old or young, we can inspire them with waving, because when we do a lot of tricks and throwing and doing such a lot of things, they're inspired and they also want to do more. And this is a good thing for that we can take this kind of people. They're inspired with competitions, and afterwards we can work actually. So like we are doing that with Aufguss Roots, so we can work afterwards in the companies. So or we can organize courses, and we can explain the young Aufguss master what is around this show, of course. What for rituals, like you said, banya, hammams, a lot of different kind of sweat rituals around the world, and I think this is a nice way that we can use this because we have people that want to win, they want to go to a competition, but afterwards they're coming better and better, they're thinking more about it, they're getting also another quality, another level, and then they start to think about what else
is there.
What else.
So you took a step back from competition a few years back and dedicated yourself to company and family. So could you share a bit more about Aufguss Roots? Maybe I see some things in the background that makes my Saunamaster teeth water a bit. Could you share a bit about what you do in Aufguss Roots and what your focus is?
Like I said, because I'm working now a lot of years, like more than 10 years, like in a leading position from a spa. So I have now more than 65 workers in my new spa Mineralbad, and this is actually my main job and my main passion, to create something nice with my workers, with let's say friends and family. They're having the same passion. So we create this kind of things in the company, because for daily guests, other guests, they're coming, and then we can inspire them with a good team. And Aufguss Roots is actually the same, because I started 2013 with the competitions. So I was going from 2000 after this course from this guy from Italy that was by us in Tamina Terma in Bad Ragaz. So then I was so inspired, let's say, that I was traveling such a lot around the world, because now we giving the courses. We showing, explaining to people how you can do it. But for almost 10 years, so we was by ourselves. So we was traveling around Scandinavia. We was going everywhere to take the knowledge. And with Aufguss Roots is actually the same, that when we get a chance, because it's not the main job, but when we get a chance to go into companies and to inspire Aufguss masters, we will do this. So this is actually our goal about Aufguss Roots, when we can go somewhere, also Manuel or Isa, they're also in a team, that we can inspire people and explaining how they can create something beautiful for guests. Yeah, because we need to think that the quality need to get higher. You know?
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of Aufgussmaster, and they're doing it a lot of years, 20 years. This is what I mean with the comfort zone. But we want to inspire and getting the fire that they're so inspired to do something for the guests.
Yeah.
And this is actually our goal about Aufguss Roots. Yeah. And yeah, we're doing it a lot of years, and we have a lot of competitions, and of course after such a lot of years, almost 10 years, we have a lot of things. So
Sure.
I will show you maybe some.
Please do.
We have actually a lot of nice spoons because I like to collect these things. I have actually all in special, but we start with this. I have 2 special ones. Well, actually 3, because this is actually my lovely spoon. I get it to my 30th birthday, and my good friend.
That's amazing craft work.
Yeah. And my good friend from Germany, he was doing that for me for my birthday. So this spoon takes around 6 months, half year, and every evening 2 to 3 hours. So yeah, that's why I will never use it, but it's
amazing.
It's amazing. And I have also another one. I think maybe a lot of people know this, because this is from a guy from Italy, from Renato.
Also incredible. Oh, did we have a lag in?
From the grapes.
We just had a short lag in the recording. It looks like my internet connection is unstable. Could you repeat that last bit?
So this is from Renato from Italy,
Mm-hmm.
and he's speaking only Italian. So I tried to get this spoon more than 6 or 7 years, and the answer was not so good. The connection was not so good, so I had no chance. And when we start to sell the magic towel, he was asking me that he can buy a magic towel. And I said, we can do it so. So I get the spoon from you and you get the magic towel. And after such a lot of years, I get the spoon.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So we have a lot of things to collect. So each of them have some small story, actually. So.
Yeah. And could you show us one of those famous magic towels?
Of course. I will show you first one. So I will show you the first one, because of course we're collecting. So this is actually the first magic towel. You can see the date.
Yeah.
So wow. I have number 1 and I have number 2. So this I will holding all my life. Yeah. So this is the same actually like Aufguss Roots. This is like the passion. Yeah. Because I also had a name, or still in the world with the waving. So of course we was waving like crazy and every day few hours. And of course we start also with heavy ones. Yeah. Doing it wet, putting something inside, having more control. And but now after such a lot of years, because we're giving courses from 2012 to now, so that's
a lot of years.
It's a lot of years. So I have no idea, maybe let's say 1,000 people we teach, and on each course we see that the problem is, of course, one, the technique, how you moving, and the other thing is like the heaviness of the towel, because you can destroy a lot. So a lot of people have problems with the shoulders, with the neck, with all the body structure. So that's why I actually want to create something nice towel that you, of course, also when you don't do the movements good, that you're not destroying your body. And we had 2.5 years project with this in Switzerland with the old fabric. So they're producing that. So we had in the end 24 different kind of prototypes.
Yeah.
And it takes for one towel to preparing the machine. It takes 4.5 days. So the company actually don't like me after almost 2 years. And the last 3, what we have, we was traveling. So we had the last 3 because Manu and Isa, we trying all the time at home. What is good, what is not good, who's flying good, what is good for classic and show. And the last 3, we was going around, let's say, to Buslo, to Wearwaters, to a lot of places, to giving that good Aufgussmasters. They also need to try it. So we let try a lot of Aufgussmaster, and then we was writing down, we say, okay, he like this, he like this, he like this. And in the end, actually not I'm or Manu or Isa, so actually, let's say 20 Aufgussmaster decided actually what was
the best.
Yeah.
Amazing. And if I wanted to get my fingers on one of those towels, what do I do? Where do I go? Who do I contact?
Yeah, you have. The only thing what you can do, actually, you can write me on the messenger on Facebook, because we don't have a homepage, we don't have online shop yet. So when you're interested about a magic towel, you can write on the messenger, and then I will write you back. Personally.
And that is done on the Aufguss fan page. Aufguss Roots fan page.
Yeah, you can do it on Robert Heinevetter, or you can do it on Aufguss Roots.
All right. I'll make sure to put the links and all of that in the commentary. And obviously, you can also comment on this video if you have any personal questions for Robert or Aufguss Roots. And we'll be sure to follow up. I have one last question. If you should give yourself an advice just starting out as a sauna master, what would that be? What would be your best advice to a new sauna master starting out?
I think don't feel pressure, because a lot of people, also good Aufgussmaster, I see that a lot of people are thinking they are the best. Yeah. But the only thing is, when you are thinking already that you are the best, you will not go higher with the quality. Because I'm, after such a lot of years, a lot of good Aufgussmaster, also Henrik from Denmark. Of course, we are on a good level, but we cannot think about that we are the best. So because all the time when I'm going out, when I'm giving a course, when I get new friends, I can learn, and I learn a lot. And I think this is the most important thing, that Aufgussmaster don't have the goal to want to be the best, because it's not like this. You have everywhere, you have another one who is maybe better with waving. You have another one he's having more knowledge about smoke or about essential oils. So I think the best is when people start to, let's say, doing nice classic Aufguss for a guest, and then they're, like what we were talking before, that they start to think what is around. So that they start to getting such a lot of knowledge to bring her own quality, and also from other Aufguss friends higher, with sharing, with drinking a beer, waving, talking about Aufguss. And I think this is what I want to give to the guests, or to the guys who see that.
Cool. I also think that's one of the core values of the real Aufguss family, of the sauna family, to share our passion and have fun to provide unique experiences for our guests.
Yeah.
All right, Robert, it was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, Robert.
I hope we'll sweat soon. I hope we'll sweat soon. And I look forward to talking to you again.
Thank you. Good.
All right.
Ciao. Ciao.